When I walk on stage and it's not the way I want it to be, in my head, the guarantee is you're not getting off stage. I had some really homophobic people from like East or West Texas once who they were vocal, they were loud, they were rude, and they actually got to me. There's a point where I'm all like funny and cute because I'm in control, but I think every person, I won't say comedian, every person has a trigger or a breaking point. And they said things in such a way with such a hatred that kind of like, it brought me back to maybe when I was a kid. And I was all like, and there's a very, I come from, the men in my family are very physically aggressive. So you get me in the right mood or wrong mood, and I want to be, actually, I can get angry. I can get very confrontational. And I'm so grateful that there's always been, at least, people on my side, even in a hostile audience. And there was one group of people who I already made a connection to because they're from a small town in Washington that I always performed in. And they thought the situation was funny, and they go, ha ha ha, it's like a hillbilly uprising. And when they said that, they kind of reminded me of where I was and what I could do to change this whole moment around. Because I've seen some ugly situations, and I never wanted, when I would see them, and it mostly had to do when comedians drank too much, that they lost control, and they get mad, and it just got ugly. I always said to myself, whenever I saw a situation, I never want to be that guy. I always want to give them their money's worth and have a great time and leave happy, not ugly, like feeling gross about this, what happened in the energy, with the energy in the room. And that time is one of the only times that it almost got really ugly, where I couldn't, it was like lifting a Buick. It was like, oh, how am I ever going to get out of this situation? But you always have your allies. I guess that what that taught me was you always have your allies in a room, no matter how bad things get. Somebody's out there slurping their Sprite going, this is going to be great because Jade is good at this. And that kind of inspired me in that moment. And I think it taught me to always go that direction if things go awry. And they will, they will, because alcohol is involved. People are not always themselves. That there's always somebody there on your side if you look. If you allow yourself to be open to that energy. And we go back to what this whole art form is. It's an exchange of ideas, it's an exchange of energies, and it's making connections. Ba 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 ba.